In this series, we'll start with the basics and work our way up, exploring each era of the game, opening packs, building decks, and dueling with classic and modern cards. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, this series is for you. So stick around because the heart of the cards are calling, and together we will become true duelists. Welcome to the Garbage Lords Progression Series. Well, Zach, this is an unfamiliar place for me. I have not been in the banning yet, but I do think we know what's going to be leaving. But what do you think? Tell me what you think is going to be going.
Oh yeah, you're gonna take it all the way back to episode 1 and get rid of Summoner of Illusions.
Honestly, I have rewatched a little bit of the series, and dude, some of the shit we pulled still surprises me. No. Okay, so I think the answer is pretty obvious. Even though it's a deck that just received or recently received hits and limitation, I feel like it is just the best thing you have. So I'm going to be banning Insector Centipede.
No, my copium.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, you lost 2 Dragonfly because Hornets at 1, you only had 1. Dragonfly went to 1, you had 3. So, I mean, it was still not in a great place for you because you only had so many Insectors. But now I feel like banning Centipede just kind of hits the final nail in the coffin for Insectors, at least for a while. Unless you spin an unbanned ticket, which, who knows, we might, because we're getting into today's episode. Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Garbage Lords Progression Series, and today we have Cosmo Blazar. So this is quite the interesting set. I'm actually not too upset that we lost last episode. Now, I know there's a chance that I could have won if I switched back into the Magical Explosion FTK for Game 3, but Zach did reveal that he had the Veiler in hand if I had the RML, so it's whatever. I think he had the side cards he needed. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about it. So we have a couple new Blackwings that probably don't matter. I don't think anyone's ever talked about Damascus the Polar Knight, but who knows, maybe I'm just blissfully ignorant. We have the Hazy Flames here. This is a deck that's interesting. I won't say it's good. I won't say it's bad. It's a fan favorite deck, though. They revolve around level 6 Pyro monsters, and they all facilitate their Hazy Flame Basiltris boss monster. This card is pretty strong. The problem is it just needs so many materials. Luckily, the deck is pretty low rarity, so it's not impossible to pull, but what is maybe a little impossible to pull is Fire Fist. This is the premiere of Fire Fist, and we have a lot of good cards at some surprisingly low rarity. So in rare, we have Gorilla, which when it does battle damage, or destroys an opponent's monster by battle, I should say, it sets a Fire Formation spell trap, which there are a lot of, from the deck face down. And then you can send a face-up Fire Formation spell trap to pop a spell trap on the field. So you can do stuff like bear hit over a guy, set a Fire Formation, use the Fire Formation to plus, and then use this to eat a guy. So Gorilla is secretly, in my opinion, one of the best cards in the deck. But we also have Spirit. Spirit enables some synchro plays with some very powerful synchro monsters, mainly their archetypal monster, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Horse Prince, which I do believe we also get in this set. We also have Crimson Blader, which is super powerful when it comes to the Dragon Rulers in a couple episodes, but we'll get to that when we do. We have the ZWs, which are weird cards that just kind of enable Utopia, but it's so fragmented in a way that it's not really easy to actually make a cohesive deck. We have some other generic cards like Slacker Magician, but nothing too fancy. In the Secret Rare slot, we have a couple very powerful ones. Notably, we have Spellbook of the Master. We do not have any notable Spellbook deck, but it technically is playable. Diamond Direwolf is probably the best card from this set in Secret Rare. Generic, detach an Xyz material, target a Beast Warrior or Wing Beast you control, destroy it and another card on the field. This is great generic removal that doesn't target. We also have Abyss Lead. We don't have the best Mermail deck, but maybe there's something we could do if we manage to pull multiple of it, but I'm not too keen on doing that. In the Ultra, we have probably the best Fire Fist card, Fire Fist Bear. Once returned, if it inflicts battle damage to your opponent just in general, set a Fire Formation spell trap directly from your deck. Once per turn, you can send a Fire Formation spell trap you control to the graveyard, target a card, monster on the field, and destroy it. So this card is kind of the heart and soul of the deck. You really only need one to turn it online, but it helps to have multiple. We also have Abyss Lead, another great Mermail card. Breakthrough Skill is an insanely powerful trap. Hopefully we pull some of this. It's one of the first dual use cards, so it has the Forbidden Chalice-like effect. Target a face-up effect monster your opponent controls, negate it. But then it can also just banish itself to do the same thing. So it's basically 2 negates in 1 card. Pretty powerful. So Noble Arms, some more of the ZWs. Heart Earth and Heart Earth Dragon are pretty powerful, I think, but they're kind of just difficult to enable. Lightning Chidori is crazy for the Harpy strategy. However, I think it's a couple sets until we get Harpy Channeler, and even then, that's pretty high rarity. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Tiger King, though, is kind of like it's the level 4 boss monster for the deck, and it is very strong. In the super rares here, we have some other cards, more Fire Fist, more Mermails, but here we get to see Horse Prince, which I was correct about. When this card is Synchro Summon, you can special 1 level 3 or lower fire monster from your deck, generic, and after you Synchro Summon this card, you cannot special summon level 5 or higher monsters for the rest of the turn. Kind of impactful in, old Yu-Gi-Oh! Because you couldn't just Synchro Ladder forever, but it's a weirdly powerful card today. I believe people are using this in Snake Eyes. We have some more Mermail stuff. Short print Star Drawing. This is a pretty cool card. It's just a level 4 that you can treat as a level 5, and when you XE summon using it, you get to draw a card. Kind of nice. Kind of negates the drawback of two materials into 1 monster. In the commons, we have Bacon Savers, a really funny card. I believe this was on the ban list in Duel Links, believe it or not. Hey, look at that, Garbage Lord. I bet Zach is going to try and do something with that this episode. What? I don't know, but I wouldn't doubt it. We got some other powerful cards. XYZ Remora is really powerful when it comes to the Shark decks, the Stealth Kraken decks. And then there's some other random cards. March of the Monarchs, unironically, is probably a big problem that we have to keep out for. If you just summon a Vanity's Fiend under this, there's probably not a whole lot anyone can do about it. But let's go ahead and get on into our packs. We have 30 packs.
We have to resolve our promo. And yeah, this is legal. I feel dirty. Now on to Cosmic Blazar. Flip. Oh, geez. Okay, we got a Saito already, as well as a Raven. Red Dust On, which I like. Garbage Ogre. Waiting for the fantastic Garbage Lord. Let's go. This card is so sick. Pay 2K. Get him on board. Now the Garbage Lord, we got a Gorira. We really want a Tenki. Oh, Gaga Clerk. I don't know what this card does. Control Gaga. You special summon this from hand. Crimson Blader. Good card. Playset of Garbage Lord and our second Red Dust On. Star Drawing is decent. If it's used for XYZ material, you can treat it as a level 5 monster. A XYZ material, summon this way, just can draw a card. Oh, geez, we got Heart Earth Dragon. I had an ultimate rare of this as a kid. Traded it away for like an Ash and some other stuff when I got back into the game. Looking back, not a great trade, but I got my first Ash Blossom back when it was like $30, so I'll take it. Slacker Magician's nice. This card is pee bad. March of the Monarchs is good. Oh, we got Tiger King. All right. Spirit's good. Same with Raven. A Gorira. Hazy Flame stuff. Another Tiger King. Jeez. I believe we have a playset of Garbage Ogre now, which is pretty solid. Another Valkyrian Knight. Another Slacker Magician, XYZ Remora. We only realistically need one of those. Another Raven, Leotar. Would really like another... Did I get... That was a Tensu. Okay. Would really like another Gorilla so that we can round out that place. Oh! I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards of all time. Breakthrough Skill. A Spirit. Another Gorilla. 6. So we got... we have way too many Ravens. Could use it for another Hawk. But we have triple Gorilla, which is very nice. Wouldn't mind a Bear. Last pack Magic. Another Gorilla. Okay. I'm for sure adding this to the collection. Regardless of what happens, having Breakthrough Skill is fantastic. So I'm gonna get some cooking done, and we're gonna have some fun.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Garbage Loads Progression Series, and today I messed up my pulls. Oh well. Well, I didn't really mess it up. It's the YGO Pro deck, like, pack simulator was weird. There were no icons for it. I tried to fix it, but I just couldn't. So I'm just going to show you what I pulled now that the icons are working. So this was Cosmo Blazar. We opened up 2 copies of Gorilla, playset of Tenki, a copy of Fire King, 1 Spirit, but no Bears, unfortunately. Very, very sad. So Fire Fist, it's not off the table, at least not right now, but they don't get reprinted for a while, so that's kind of unfortunate. But Tenki and Tensen or Tensu, I should say, aren't bad. They are Beast Warrior support, so when we get to Bujins, we have those. Got a playset of March of the Monarchs, playset of Star Drawing, which is nice. Infernal Flame Vixens. Can you believe there was a card before Infernal Flame Banshee? But that's like it. I mean, we got a playset of Hazy Pillar and some Hazy Glories, but I don't think we pulled good enough on our Hazy Flames. We didn't pull Basil Trice at all, so that's really unfortunate. But we did pull decently in terms of the Tiger King, the Bears, everything. So if we want to pick something up, we can. But that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get on in today's deck profile.
All right, we are playing an absolutely terrible deck today. Let's just do the quick card by card. We're playing Trap Monsters. Cosplaying as the saddest boy Odeon. Yeah, so Ryo. It's a stall deck. We're trying to out-advantage Immortal, so making sure that he can't add cards to hand and also being able to negate a summon is quite nice, especially since we've seen, Statue Azaroon being quite playable recently. Ryo is literally just that, except not a trap monster, so it's worse. After that, we've got 2 Mask of Darkness. This helps us to recoup our trap monsters as well as our interruption traps, because there are no trap monsters that interrupt at this point. Moving on, double MST because we don't have any anti-spell. So we're playing this in its place because we just don't have it. It's not out yet. And if it is out, we aren't opening the set, so we just don't have access to it. Moving on, triple Zoma the Spirit, 1800 attack and 500 defense, and is a level 4. All of the trap monsters here are level 4s, and it's destroyed by battle. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the monster that destroyed it. After that, we've got Embodiment of Apophis. This is literally just a normal monster. Then we got Tiki Curse. The Tikis are honestly not terrible. They're the best trap monsters at this point in time. Outside of maybe Zoma the Spirit is limited to 1 in speed duels, so it is powerful, but I also don't think that Tikis are out yet in that, so If another trap would be destroyed by battle, or if another trap battles an opponent's monster, after damage calc, destroy that opponent's monster. That's pretty decent. And if we pair that with Tiki Soul, if a trap card would be destroyed and sent to grave specifically, you can set it to the spell trap instead. After that, we have Stronghold, the Moving Fortress. The effect does not matter. It is a level 4 Earth with 2000 defense. And then we have the worst one in our arsenal, Machine King 3000 BC. This just makes our count of trap monsters up to 17, which is better, but it's definitely the worst one. The effect does not matter. It just tributes to gain attack. The main thing is this clause at the bottom. You cannot normal or special summon other monsters the turn you activate this. After that, we have Imperial Custom. Face-up continuous traps cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect, except Imperial Custom, and you can only control one Imperial Custom. This just helps us to protect our stuff. It does turn off the effect of Zoma the Spirit, which is a little bit unfortunate, but meh. After that, we have Dimension Slice. So this card is not very good. It's sort of a pseudo version of a better trap monster, which is not out yet, Statue of Anguish pattern. When a monster is special summoned to your side of the field, you can target a face-up monster your opponent controls and banish that target. If the summon is an XYZ summon, you can activate this card the turn it is set. Every single one of these is a level 4 to utilize our rank 4 pool, which is very good, especially now that we have access to Shockmaster, to just turn our advantage from our trap monsters into actual destructive advantage. After that, we have 2 Mirror Force, double Torrential, double Bottomless, triple Starlight Road. We're also playing 1 Solemn. In the side, we have double T-Roar, double Divine Wrath, 1 Breakthrough Skill. It hurts me to put this in the side. Our last MST, and then triple Veiler, triple Scarecrow. I doubt we're going to bring this in, but I also don't want to die, hence why T-Roar is also here. And then triple Crow. In the extra, we have triple Ally of Justice Cataster, because if we bring in Veiler, then this makes it viable. And triple Stardust for Starlight Road exclusively. And then also 1 Mistworm, because 2 of our bodies plus a Veiler just turns into this, which is not terrible. But also we're not maining Veiler, so it's just like here. After that, we have the Shock. This card is so strong. We only have it for a little bit, so I want to be able to play decks that actually utilize it. That's why I'm playing this deck, which can just vomit out like 5 monsters a turn. And then we're also playing 2 of this terrible card because it's an option. And then we have Marigeist, which is just shuffle back instead. We have Big Bungus Beats if we absolutely need to go Big Bungus mode. Our Utopia, our terrible Dark Hole, or it's not even Dark Hole, it's Lightning Vortex. And then Zenmeister, which we are never going to use the effect of because it would put them back to the spell and traps. So that's the deck.
Well, we're on some bullshit today. So first off, shout outs to Will for helping me with this deck. This is going to be interesting. Now, I won't lie. I think I'm not going to say I'm throwing this episode. I'm going to try and win as hard as I can. But if I lose this episode, I'm not going to be too mad. That being said, we're going to try and play the best version of Trap Monsters I can. So backstory about this deck. When I was scrolling through my collection, I saw Zoma the Spirit, and this card is limited in speed duels. Super strong in speed duels. It never saw any play in the TCG. Couple reasons for that, because well, first of all, it's good in speed duels because it's an 1800 attack monster, very, very rare in speed duels, and also it deals damage equal to the monster that destroyed it, so if you crash it into something, you can just win by crashing it. In a format with only 4,000 life points, that's very, very easy to do. But we're on this along with Tiki Soul, Tiki Curse, and a single Stronghold as a trap monster engine. And the other nice thing about this is it is a zombie. Not that it matters too much, but that is kind of nice. But to supplement it, we have a zombie dad engine. Again, I'm not going to say this is good, but this is pretty funny. We've had triple Goblin Zombie for a while. We've had triple Pyramid Turtle. We've had Ryukokis. But recently, I believe it was in Haunted Mine, we got Mezuki, Plague Spreader, Zombie Master. And these do pretty well. And I believe in this episode, we actually did get Bacon Saber, which is kind of an interesting card. I believe this card was limited in Duel Links, so pretty interesting. But yeah, I figured a zombie engine would work well to supplement this kind of trap rank 4 strategy. Worst case scenario, we can go stuff like Plague Spreader and Zoma into stuff like our Hades. And if we really, really need to, like, I don't know, we can overlay for something like a Utopia or a Papilla Operative. But yeah, let's get into the card by card. We got the 1 Bacon Saver, the 1 Dad, because we have so many darks, 3 Goblin Zombie, 1 Mizuki, 1 Plague Spreader, triple Pyramid Turtle, double Ryukoki. This might seem a little suspect, be playing this card in the year of our Lord 2013, I think we're in. Maybe 2012, but basically it's just a card that we can get for free off of Pyramid Turtle that's a really big guy. In a deck with pretty puny guys like this, I think that's necessary. Spirit Reaper, double Zombie Master, one barrel from a different dimension. This lets us get back things like our Mizuki and our Plague Spreader if we need to use them again. Triple MST, one Pot of Avarice. This might seem suspect, but it does allow us to modulate the graveyard if we really need to for Dad. Duality, double Imperial Customs. This prevents our continuous traps like these guys from getting destroyed by battle or card effects. Triple Wing Blast, we just figured this was good because we can ditch copies of Mizuki, Plague Spreader, extra Goblin Zombies to the graveyard, and just deal with stuff non-destruction wise. Triple Reckless Greed, I mean, this is zombies. We're well past where zombies are like viable. We need to be seeing as many cards as we can, and we figured Reckless was good. One Starlight Road rounds it off after our 10 trap monsters. On this side, we got Dark Hole, triple Econ. This does actually make some sense if we go like, trap monster and then tribute it for Econ, that way you can take control of an opponent's monster. Heavy Storm, Blackhorn, Dust Tornado, Mask of Restrict in case he decides to go for Monarch, Solemn, and the second Starlight Road. In the extra, we got Allied Just Cataster, Armory Arm, Blackwing Dragon, Dark End Dragon, Urquazis, Inferni Doom Dragon, Iron Chain, Magically Android, Hades, Stardust, Fairy King, which I don't think we're ever going to summon, Utopia, Ray, and Papilloperative. Yeah, this deck isn't good, but we're going to have some fun today, I'm sure about that. Let's get into the duels. Well, Zach, we're here, and I think we're both bringing some interesting decks. I don't know how much we want to say on that fact, but I think it's pretty clear that we might both be subtly trying to lose this episode. Not super hard. I think we're still going to try our best, but we both know what set comes up next, and I think we both want some extra packs. So I don't know. Tell me how.
All I'll say is that I'm inspired by a man who was abandoned in the desert as a child and became the Tombkeeper's wife. Oh, was found by the Tombkeeper's wife. Sorry.
Oh, I have no idea what that means. And before we get a shout out to Will, we were literally deck building my deck like last night at the wee hours of the morning. It was like 10:30 my time, but we were just having a grand old time. We decided this is what we're gonna play. So shout outs to him, and let's get into it. I need to roll a die, but I don't have a die, so I'm just going to do it on my phone. Boop.
Oh.
Boop. Oh.
Oh.
Hey, you got it. All right, so
I will choose to go first.
that's fair. We still draw for turn. Okay, this is
And that's
right
the
deck,
whole
so
reason why. All right, normal Ryo. Oh, sorry, standby main.
Yep.
Normal Ryo. Set 1, 2, 3, 4. Pass.
Bro, I can't beat this shit.
Storm just doesn't exist. What?
I can't
what do you
beat
mean?
this shit.
It's 4 back row.
Come on.
You don't know what we're playing yet.
All right, standby.
Dust shoot. No, it's banned.
All right, main phase. We survive. Let's see. Let's fire off this duality. Oh wait, can I even activate this
Oh,
duality?
shoot.
I don't. Can I? Except by drawing them. I don't think I'm allowed to activate this.
Yeah, I don't think you can duality.
Damn. Life over. Set. Then set. You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna set everything. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll draw.
Mm-hmm.
Standby main.
Yep.
I will actually. I'm gonna MST this one.
Sure. It was Imperial Customs.
And then I will set 1
Sure.
and pass.
Okay.
Bro.
Sure. Draw. Standby main. I'm just going to set a card and pass it up.
Cool. So I think we're on the same deck.
I hope not, because this is gonna be really
Attack.
All right. It is Pyramid Turtle. I'll use the effect.
Okay.
I'll special
We are
out
not
you.
on the same deck. Okay. Do I care?
I hope not.
Yeah, I'll torrential on that.
Sure, that's fine.
Oops. This goes to grave. Main 2.
Sure.
I'll activate Imperial or Tiki Curse.
Yeah.
I'll go Apophis
Sure.
and Imperial Custom.
All right. Fine.
So the backstory was Odeon's backstory.
Bro, what the fuck? It's
So
awesome.
do you know your rulings for trap monsters?
Roughly, yes, because they're weird. So it depends. We can either say they do occupy a spell and trap zone, or they don't, because that was changed
Oh,
later.
they do, because it's not Master Rule 5.
Sure. All right. Fair enough.
Pass.
Sure. Draw. Standby main phase. We will activate Reckless.
Sure.
I'll activate a second Reckless.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Then I will skip my next 2 draw phases. Okay. This is interesting. I'm going to set a card. I will run out Goblin Zombie. I'll go battle phase, and I will declare an attack into Tiki Curse. Anything on attack declaration.
Nope.
Alright, MST to customs.
That's very rude.
It is, yes. And then attack goes through, it dies. No battle damage, so
Have
you're
you
not going to
read?
mill a card. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're good. Go ahead.
Standby main.
Mm-hmm.
So inflicts battle damage, send top card. If it's sent from field to grave, add. Okay. I will set 1, and I will activate.
Tiki Curse? Sure, that's fine.
Yeah. And attack this time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll switch Apophis to attack, and I'll go battle.
Sure.
I'll attack in.
I'll take 7 and trigger Gobbo.
Yeah.
Or will I? Is this one? No, this is just the one that's Cataster. Okay, so Gobbo.
Yeah. Oh, it turns all of them into Cataster.
That's crazy. That's a problem.
After damage calc.
Yeah, that is in fact a problem. All right, let's off of Gobbo. Let's get Plague Spreader to hand. I think. Yeah, let's grab Plagues to hand.
Okay. I'll swing in direct with Apophis.
I'll take 16.
Main 2, pass.
Thinking an end phase here. No, we're good. I'll draw turn 1 on Reckless, standby main.
Yep.
Let's fire off this duality now that I'm not under Ryo.
Okay.
Well, cat's out of the bag now. You know what? I'm gonna grab this Bacon Saber to hand. Because it's funny. So these 2 go to the bottom of the deck. Shuffle, shuffle. And I'll just go ahead and set a card. And I will pass the turn there.
In the end phase, I'm going to activate Machine King 3000.
Bro, why are you on this one? This one's terrible, sure.
Because it's the only one. I needed more. I needed more.
Oh my freaking god, dude. You're so down mad. I love it.
All right. Standby main.
Yep.
Let's see. I could just do that. I could also just wait. So that's almost certainly plagues. Yeah, heck it.
Oh.
Gonna overlay.
Oh. Oh, okay.
They're all level 4s.
Yeah, they are. They are, in fact, all level 4s.
For the Shockmaster.
Oh, no.
I will detach and I will call. Let's do monster.
Sure.
I'm gonna go battle and just swing into the set.
Sure, it's Bacon Saver.
Set 1 and pass.
Alright, well, now that those are gone, end phase, I will activate Zoma.
Sure.
And let's. We'll wait on that one, I guess. Yeah. We'll move this up to defense. This is 18-5. This is turn 2 on Reckless, so auto draw goes back on now. Standby, main phase. What in God's name can I do?
Pray.
Let's see. So I'm locked out of activating monster. Okay, so cannot be activated. Cannot activate it monster effects until the end of this turn. Okay. So that's dangerous. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's probably just the best thing we can do. Special Dark Armed.
Sure.
Let's. I feel like we don't need to get that far in. We'll switch this to attack, and then we'll go battle phase. I'll clear the Shockmaster.
Unfortunate, but yeah.
And then 18 threat.
Yep, I'll take 18.
Second main, I'm still locked out of monster effects, so I can't Dark Armed away these last two back. They better be really fucking good.
I can't beat Dad.
Oh, fuck you, Will. You knew this would happen and you encouraged it. It's whatever. Alright. You were going first, I see. Alright.
Yes, and
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what I expected. Again, I can't beat this.
nice duality in hand.
Standby, main phase. Well,
Yep.
it worked so well the first time.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Apophis and Stronghold.
Sure.
I'm gonna just overlay them.
Sure.
Into Marrowgeist.
The fuck does this card do?
Shuffle back instead of go to grave.
Oh fuck, I can't beat that shit. Get it out of here.
Do I? Sure.
Alright. I still can't beat fucking.
I'll just have to summon it again. Swing?
It is Pyramid Turtle, so I'll activate the effect. What do we get here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Again, I can't beat the fucking Ryo without Koki. Anything here?
Nope.
All right, draw. Standby main. You know what? It worked. Oh, you know, it worked so well for you. We're gonna do the same thing. I'll activate Stronghold, and I'll activate Tiki
Okay.
Curse, and
Sure.
then I will
On res,
target.
target Tiki Curse.
Sure. Okay, that's fine. I'll put this
Why does that work? Why can you just do that?
because it's also treated as a trap, so it like makes sense. It's dumb, but it makes
You can
sense.
heavy storm it. They
Uh,
lose to Dark Bolt and Heavy Storm. They're so bad, but I love them.
they're really bad, but they're really funny. All right, 0, and this is at 2,000 defense. So at least I'm not dead. Yeah, friggin' battle phase, Lewis. I guess I'll just try and clear the Ryo.
Sure, I'll take 5.
Sure. Second main, I suppose we just do that and pass.
Okay.
Sure, draw. Standby main. Let's normal summon Goblin Zombie.
Okay.
We'll just go to battle here.
End of main.
Sure.
Stronghold.
Huh? Is DB having a... Yeah, DB's having a freak out moment.
Activate Stronghold and end of main.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Okay, so... I guess I can't clear both. So yeah, I will just attempt to clear the Stronghold.
Sure.
And then I'll probably regret this, but I'll attack into the face down.
It was Mask of Darkness. I'm gonna grab back Stronghold to hand.
You're not on this shit. Okay, sure. Second main, go ahead. It's kind of like actively better for me to just keep the Gobbo face up.
Set a pair. Pass.
Sure, draw. Standby main. I feel like we do kind of have to go for it here. Let's try for Reckless.
Sure.
Okay. Could be better, could be worse. Actually, this could have been much better. Let's normal summon Goblin Zombie. Or not Goblin Zombie,
Unsummon?
Zombie Master. Yeah, I kind of felt like that. Good thing I had this set.
Good thing I have this set.
Oh, fuck! Yeah, alright. I do get to trigger Goblin Zombie here. Let's grab... Let me grab... I guess I feel like Plague Spreader is probably the pick. And I will...
Okay.
Just pass turn there.
I'll Zoma and Stronghold and end.
Yeah, sure.
I need this so I know where I can and cannot play.
That's fair. I mean, we're not playing around Imperm here, to be fair.
True. Oh, Imperm screws over these so much. Because they just sit, like, if you get one in the Imperm column, they just sit there.
Okay, sit there face up, yeah.
Menacingly. Set. Do I just punch? Yeah, I think I just punch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just punch here.
Sure. I'll take 21.
Pass.
Draw first turn on Reckless. Standby main.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we go for it. I will normal summon Zombie Master.
Okay.
Declare the effect of Zombie Master. I'll pitch Plagues.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'll Reborn Gabo.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll Plagues effect here. Stack a card.
Yep.
To top of deck. These two to grave for... Shit, I don't even think it really matters. Thank you. I guess just Iron Chain, and then I'll trigger Gabo here.
Okay.
I will grab Mizuki to hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll try for battle. We'll try for 25.
Mm-hmm.
And then 18. Pretty good. No redeclare.
Would you like to redeclare?
No, I really wouldn't. I'd prefer not.
Lame.
And you do mill the top 3 off of Iron Chain.
Yeah. Yeah, and I take 4 from that, correct?
Correct.
And it's top 3.
No, there's...
All good ones.
Yep, pretty good. Second main, go ahead.
I'll just set pass.
Sure. Turn 2 on Reckless. Draw. Standby. Main. Well, there's definitely some things I can do, but...
I swear, if you have Padre in hand, I'm gonna be upset. Oh no, I know you don't.
Yeah, you know the only card in hand. Yeah, we'll go for it. I'll normal Mizuki, and then I'll overlay. Are you just dead here? Yeah, I think you are. Overlay for Pappy. Declare Pappy. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So you special summon. I'm gonna just overlay this because I'm gonna declare Pappy effect to move your stronghold to attack, and then I just banish Mizuki. Is Mizuki level restricted? No, it's not. Summons. Just summon that target. I'll summon back Ryukoki.
Mm-hmm.
Battle.
Yeah, I'm dead there.
Oh my god, why?
I had Tiki Soul, so if you didn't have, the zombie shenanigans, I would have been able to do it.
Yeah, when we were messing around with this deck, we were just like, dude, Zombie Engine goes so crazy in this, just because it's like
Zombie Engine's just really good in general.
I'm surprised. So I know we were just kind of like we were kind of just like shooting the gap here because we were like, well, we want to play something fun, but we don't want to play something too good. That way we guarantee to win. But I was like, dude, Zombie Engine just feels like it wraps the whole trap strategy together because like Zoma the Spirit's a zombie. They're all 4s, so we can do like Zombie Master, Revive, make like plagues and shit. It's so fun. Yeah, I don't. This deck is so weird. And so okay, so how many trap monsters were you on? Because I was only on 10.
17.
Jesus Christ.
I was okay. The only actual monsters I was running were 2 Mask of Darkness and 3 Ryo.
No, yeah, like so we tried to do the exact same thing because we were like, what if we just play a deck without monsters? And so we did, and we were like, okay, this is really bad. And so you're like, okay, so what can we throw in? It's like, well, the Zombie Engine's pretty good. It's like 1 Gabo really gets the whole thing running. And yeah, so I was just like, oh, because I've had like a halfway decent Zombie Engine for who knows how long. So I've been like trying to find decks that can fit it. And this was the first time I really felt like it mattered.
When the heck did you get a duality, by the way?
I think it was from one of the Gold series. I got a single copy.
Dang.
Or something. So yeah. Yeah, you were on like a lot more. Well, you were on a lot of traps. You were on traps.
I was on 33 traps.
You pulled a breakthrough skill. That's pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I really wanted to to play some stuff with like Firefish because I pulled 3 Gorilla,
Oh, nice. Yeah, I only pulled two.
which I mean it's just a rare, but honestly I think that in sealed Gorilla's better.
Yeah,
Um,
Gorilla is like surprisingly good. Um, I was going to play it, but
but
yeah.
I also pulled 2 Tiger King.
Oh, I only pulled one. Jeez, I pulled one
So I
Tiger
was
King and
like,
two
dang,
Gorilla. Yep.
I'm sitting really pretty.
Mhm.
And then I looked at my fire formations, 1 Tenki, 1 Tensu.
No, that's
The
terrible.
commons.
How did you? That's incredible. That's incredible. Yeah, so I pulled two Gorilla and one Tiger King, and I was so originally I wanted to play some very stupid. It was like hero. I forget what it was like. It was like hero beat with like Fire Fist stuff because I wanted to be able to use Miracle Fusion to summon Nova Master, and I was like, well, there's not really like the best fire. Like there's a fire Gemini that I do have, but Fire Fist or Fire for or Brotherhood of Fire Fist Gorilla is just a better fire in like every situation. But if you look at the Beast Warriors up until now, the literal best one, other than the Fire Fist for like fours specifically to make Tiger King, is Enraged Battle Ox. it's it's surprising how few Beast Warriors there are, and how many of them are just terrible.
Hmm. And that's the thing, and the whole reason why I swear by the fact that this set, or actually not this set, the Fire Fists are terrible.
You need
In
a
history, they're really not that good. Like you normal summon a guy and then set a bunch of traps and then pray that that's enough.
yep.
And usually it's not. Like if
Bear
now that we
Protect
have
the
modern
Castle
deck
deck,
building
yeah.
principles, we it's just not enough.
Yeah, it's a deck that was like, to be fair, Bear and Gorilla individually are really powerful cards. We can't say they aren't. The problem is there's just nothing to enable them. Whereas if you look like at like Mermails, it was a more expensive deck, and it was a deck that was much harder to play, but there was so many more enablers. That's why when you look at formats like Fire Water, Fire Fist is boiled down to literally, I think it's three bear, one gorilla, three wolf bark. That's the entire monster lineup. You don't bother playing anything else because there's not any monsters worth playing. Um,
Yep.
Whereas like Mermail is like, there's some changes, but fundamentally it's the same deck. Um,
Hmm.
and yeah, there's just like there's so little like room for playability in Fire Fist because it's like, oh yeah, you go bear, you attack, and then you can like I guess set tanky, and if you have a Tensu, you can make Tiger King. But more often than not, you're just sitting on a guy and waiting a turn. You're totally right. Um,
Unless you hard open Tensu, you're just not doing anything.
yeah, and you have to hard open it. And it's kind of funny how this is still a card that's worth playing in almost Dragon Ruler format. Like, there's been so many times where I've been like wanting to play Goblin Zombie, but I've been missing some of the enablers, right? Like, I didn't have Plague Spreader for a very long time. I didn't have Mizuki for like ever. I think until very recently, and like the only card that really feels like it ties it all together is Zombie Master. Like, this card is freaking insane. It's so strong.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, no, trap monsters is like a really weird like archetype, or not even like an archetype, like
Especially
mechanic.
this early on because it just doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
Um, like the most that it does is that you hope and pray that you can set up exactly um, Tiki Soul plus a bunch of other guys so that they just get reset so you can just activate them again next turn.
yeah. Whereas like in like later on, we get cards like Statue Pattern of Anguish, which is an insane card, and we're also like there are some very good ones. Like Zoma the Spirit is a crazy card. It was like bannably strong in speed duels for years. Um,
It's
and
still limited.
yeah, it's a really strong card. It's just the problem is just honestly the problem is just the master rule. The problem is you can't set more cards like while your guys are on the field. Like the fact that you can't back your trap monsters up with more traps makes them so much more vulnerable. Because they do have really good effects. I mean,
And
you talked
that's
about
why
it.
I was trying to like pull off into like
Sh-
a four axis
Shockmaster.
build.
Yeah. No, for
Like
sure.
it easily enables stuff like shock and just you can just vomit out stuff. And I'm was trying to take that advantage that you can get from Tiki Soul, and just turn it into something like Shockmaster that can just do whatever the heck it wants.
Yeah, and to be fair, like when you went for Shockmaster on that first game, if I didn't have Dad, I did have like a play to beat this, which was like I think I had Zombie Master on field already, or I had a card on field. I think it
You
was
had
one of the
Zoma the Spirit, so you
yeah,
could
it's
have like
Zoma
normal summon plagues.
normal plagues, and then make exactly well, either Iron Chain or Hades would have done it, like in terms of just getting
Yeah, they're
over
both big
this,
enough.
but that still puts me in
That
a
would only
position.
clear that for one turn because like then
Yeah,
it's forcing you to make a play like that, and you're
and then I'm
still
down on
locked.
advantage like a lot. Yeah. Whereas like I don't know what the two back row you had set that game were, but yeah, like with
They were
me like
both trap monsters.
yeah, okay, so yeah, with me summoning Dad, it was really like, well, I can't activate Dad, but if these don't clear it that turn, which I don't know if you have like I don't think there's any like rank 4 that you could have made that could have beat Dad that turn. I don't think so.
The only rank 4 I can make that's bigger than Dad is this
Oh,
boy.
Gigo, yeah. So you were in
I
the
mean,
lead there.
maybe also this guy.
Non Earths is
Um,
500. Dad is 28.
I could have
They
crashed.
crash, yeah. So that
And since every single trap monster except for exactly um
Machine King and
freaking
Stronghold.
Apophis is an earth. Oh no, not Apophis. Zoma the Spirit is the only non-earth trap monster.
Are they? No,
Yeah.
Tiki Curse and Tiki Soul are light and dark.
Oh yeah, they're light dark, yeah.
Yeah, they vary, but yeah. So it's a cool deck. I'm so surprised that we fucking turboed onto the same thing because, like I said, I was originally gonna play like a hero beat style deck, but I was like, let's do something a little bit more fun, and we fucking played a mirror match. So funny. And I genuinely admit I did not know what you were gonna play. I know you post in the Bumboy server like every once in a while. I didn't look at it, so kind of funny. Anyways, let's see what else is funny when we get to our wheel today. So I won, which means I don't get to ban another card out of your collection. But you get 30 packs of Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, which is fucking terrifying.
What? It's fine. What are you talking about?
Totally fine. All right, let's. It's fair, honestly, because I had 30 packs of Invasion of Chaos, so you're just gonna roll up with double of all the rulers and a Draco sack, and I'm gonna be sad for the next million episodes. But let's go ahead and click the wheel. So 1, 2, 3. No idea why 3, but I'm going to get an ultra rare wild card. That's not
That's
bad,
pretty
I
good.
don't think. I could pick up a bear if I really wanted. Uh, don't know if
Yeah.
that's like worth
What
it.
else is there?
I feel like there might have been a couple
Oh,
other.
you could because you can grab like stuff that and lower, correct?
Yeah, I can
You can
grab
grab like a
anything lower.
Chidori.
Lightning Shidori is pretty
Um,
cool. That kind of sort of enables harpies.
yeah,
Um,
you could just grab like a dragon. Dragon's real good.
yeah, there's a lot of things
Or
we
you
can
could
pull.
grab me a Tenki.
Well, I feel like with 30 packs, you're going to pull insane, and then you're gonna wallop me, and then you're just gonna spin. Doesn't matter. You take 2 Tenki from your wild card. Uh, but yeah, all right. So let's go ahead and telepate or what am I saying? I'll cut that out. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. If you really enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. That's all from us. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.